Michael grew up in Casselton, on a farm, and we got to know Jim and Gwen, his parents, because we all attended NDSU about the same time.
Growing up was great. Between basketball practice and school and different events, just your typical Class B farm kid life. My family's involvement with NDSU and our family business, going to NDSU just seemed like a natural fit. When I went to NDSU, I thought I was going to be your 6 o'clock news anchor. Went for a communication and broadcast journalism degree and covered sports and wrote for the Spectrum, the student newspaper. So I had a front row seat to that Division I transition. So I graduated from North Dakota State in 2010. That coincided with the 2010 election, where Rick Berg was elected to be our sole representative in Congress. And so I went to DC with Rick in 2011 after he'd won the election and was his agriculture policy advisor. After the 2012 election, I came back to North Dakota and worked for the North Dakota Corn Growers Association. Then I went back to our family farm in 2014 and farmed with Dad. In 2016, I got a telephone call. Wes Belter had represented District 22 in the North Dakota legislature for 30 years. And Wes was retiring, and he said, "Hey, I want you to take my spot." Somewhat jokingly, I said, "Well, Wes, running for that's what old people do, is run for the legislature." And we shared a good laugh. And he said, "Well, we need you. We need younger people." I was 29 at the time in 2016. Was elected and then served from 2017 to 2022.
Michael was a friend of a friend in the legislature, and we were actually roommates in the 2017 session.
And Kelly guided me through that first legislative session. And then Kelly made the leap to run for Congress in 2018 and asked me to run his campaign.
He was as good a campaign manager as North Dakota's ever had at any level. He's the guy who came up with the line, "Feed and fuel the world." I still use it all the time. People have stolen it.
Kelly always says, "That's Michael Howe's line. You can't take that from him." But happy for Kelly, it's worked for him pretty well. In 2022, Al Jaeger had announced he was not running for another term as Secretary of State. And Kelly said, "You're the guy for this. You got to run." I said, "No way."
His humility and his grace resonates well. People want to be part of what he's doing.
After consideration with Katie, my wife, we said, let's go for it. And I've been serving as Secretary of State since January of 2023.
He's straightforward. He understands both the policy and the politics of an issue, and I think those are hugely beneficial attributes to have, which I think is shown by his rapid rise in North Dakota politics.
Michael has been so involved and made a significant difference in the success of funding for Sugahara Hall and Peltier Complex, which are part of the agriculture economy in North Dakota.
The best way to prepare for any future opportunity is be good at the one you're doing now, and he's a fantastic Secretary of State, and he'll keep doing that, and if opportunities arise, which they most definitely will, he'll be ready to take advantage of them.
To want to make a difference for the state of North Dakota, want to make a difference for NDSU, and I think that's why he's so deserving of this award.
My family brings me joy when it's a tough day in the Capitol. Getting home and seeing both Katie and James, there's no better feeling. And then attending NDSU events, it's like every football game is homecoming. Looking back now at my time at NDSU and seeing myself into the future as a statewide elected official, I would have thought, no way. Life is unpredictable. It's a curvy, long, winding road. I will say this, though, to fellow students, the NDSU family is going to be behind you and supporting you. I've got firsthand experience with that.